In the last 24 hours, Deep Agent just got a massive upgrade called Pro Tier that allows you to do tasks that were impossible just 24 hours ago. For example, it can now build full websites or apps connected to a database. It can help you build research reports and even put images in them. And you can connect your Slack, your Gmail, and things like that in order to automate reading messages and even writing messages. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly how to use this tool and 5 crazy use cases that you need to start doing today to help you automate your work and stop wasting time doing things that AI can do. Okay, now in order to actually get started with this, it's pretty simple. You're literally just going to log in, you're going to come down here to Deep Agent, you're going to click on this, and then this is going to give you access to Deep Agent right here. Now from here, you could see a bunch of different sample tasks that this is already done. You'll be able to click on it and see it actually complete some of those things. For example, connecting it to Gmail and getting it to automate work, or getting it to build a website or a presentation, or even book you a trip somewhere. Now, if you want to be able to connect your Gmail, your Slack, your Jira, all things like that, what you're going to need to do is come up to the top right hand corner right here. You're going to click on connectors. Now from here, you'll see that you can give this access to your Google Drive and your OneDrive. And if you come over here to messaging connectors and then click on platform connectors, you will see all of the other different integrations that they have here. If you just click on add new connector, you'll be able to see you can literally connect this to Google Drive, to Slack, to Jira, to OneDrive, anything that you want to connect it to. Now, when it comes to actually using this, you're going to want to make sure that your prompts are as specific as possible. For example, I'm about to show off to you exactly how this can build a website with a database with just a single prompt. So if we look at this right here, I put create a registration website for summer classes at the Holiday Inn in Sarasota. I added what the homepage should be, what the slogan should be, what the register button should be, a register form. And if we come down here, I even showed it what courses it should put, what should happen post-registration, and what should happen if one course is selected, 2 courses are selected, and a payment page, a registration participants page, and exactly what should show there. So you need to be super specific with this, but whatever you give this right here, it can go ahead and actually build out. Check this out. It's going through right now. It's evaluating. It may ask me a few other questions, and I could just put you decide, or I could actually give it the answer to those if I had very specific answers, but quite frankly, I don't. And then what this is going to go ahead and do is this is going to start thinking, and this is going to start building this out. And the results for this are crazy because just 24 hours ago, this wouldn't have been able to actually build out a database and the website in just one shot, but now it can. And as we could see, it went through thinking, it's going through and planning now. Now it's actually going through and building out this website. And what you're going to see is that in just a few seconds, this gives us a plan right here, and then it starts coding all of it right here. And we could see not only is it coding, it is also going to create this database right here. And then once it's done, we're going to be able to preview it. Now, as we could see here, what this is doing is actually breaking out these different tasks into a bunch of subtasks, which is why this is able to do such complex tasks that other AI agents just simply wouldn't be able to pull off. Okay, so now that this is actually done building, we could come over here and we could see, let me review the initial prompt requirements against the current implementations, and it goes through and literally checks off everything that it has gone through, and it says that it's completed its task, and it says that you can see it right here. It can be previewed here, and it's ready to be previewed live right here. So if we click on this right here, this is going to bring up the website right here, which is literally perfect. And if we scroll down, we'll be able to see that it's completely built out, and we can click on register now right here, and we can literally go through and we can register for all of these different classes. We could fill out this form and even proceed to payment, which again, we wouldn't have been able to build just 24 hours ago with a single prompt like this. Now, before we get into those crazy use cases, I wanted to remind you that you could go to the pinned comment below and get started with Deep Agent's Pro Tier today. It's an absolute no-brainer to sign up, considering how complex of tasks you can begin to automate with this. And when you register for Deep Agent's Pro Tier, you're also going to get access to things like Chat LLM, their AI engineer, and so much more. Chat LLM literally gives you access to every LLM from one dashboard, and their AI engineer allows you to create custom AI agents and custom chatbots with literally just one prompt. Now, the next use case that I want to show off here is how we can literally get this to access our Google Drive and build things for us. For example, I'm going to say right here, fetch the photos from my Photos folder in G Drive and build a photo gallery sorted by the date from which the picture was taken with a lightweight web viewer. So what this is doing is this right here is going to actually go through my Google Drive. It is going to go into this folder and it is going to build me an app that's going to make it so that I can view all of my photos. So if we come over here, what we could see right here is that this actually went through, connected to the Google Drive in order to proceed, and we could see that this is authenticated right here. Like I showed you earlier, you'll be able to do that literally just by connecting it and giving it access, and then we could see as this goes through and actually builds out exactly what it needs to do. It thinks through it, it does the building for it, and then it literally goes ahead and actually codes this. In the past, this would have taken you hours or days to do, but with Deep Agents Pro tier, you are literally able to do this in just a few seconds, if not just a few minutes. And then guess what? Once this is done, we'll be able to view it. Now, this is what that actually looks like. You're able to preview this right here, and you'll be able to deploy it simply by clicking on this, and boom, you'll be able to view exactly what it built and have it make any changes that you wanted to make. Now, the next use case that I wanted to show off here is having this do an in-depth research report around EV battery manufacturers globally and provide a competitive study around them. I wanted to cite its sources, and then I wanted to make sure that it gives this to me as a PDF and that it has photos involved here. So if we watch this, this is now going to actually go through and do that. Again, it's going to ask us some questions that we can answer, or we just tell it that it should decide them. And now this is going to go through, it is going to plan it, and it is going to begin actually building this out. And we could see all the different research that it's doing right here. And now it's actually building out the report. And my favorite part about this is that guess what? It can even include now graphs. It could include images and a bunch of stuff like that, which is a complete game changer. Because if you try to just use deep research to do this on another tool, it won't actually be able to pull in all those things, which is why you need an AI agent like this in order to accomplish this task. Now we could see here that this is done, and this created a 53-page report. That is insane. It might have taken somebody months in order to do this. It even includes different graphs and different charts right here, which again, only add to the validity of this and really show off its power to be able to create a bunch of graphs, a bunch of images, and stuff that can be added into the report. Now, the next use case that is really one of my favorites is coming through here and saying something like, please fetch my emails from Gmail and summarize the activity in the past day. You can then give it your email right here, and this is going to go through and ask you a bunch of questions about what you want. You could tell it the specifics of that, and then this is going to actually go through your Gmail, and it is going to write you a report that is going to drastically decrease how much time you actually spend in your email. Look at what this went through and created right here. If we click on the summary, we will be able to see exactly how many emails were received, all the different recent activity, a sender's breakdown, important topics, and potential action items. And again, you can get this to specify exactly what you want it to do. Are there specific emails that you want to look out for? Are there specific tasks that you want to mark as urgent? You could have this do this and give you an update on basically all the emails that you've gotten that are important, and you could do this every day, and this is going to save you so much time because now you don't have to go through your inbox and do this yourself. Now, this last use case is honestly probably my favorite. You could give this a bunch of different data and say something along the lines of, here's my last month's sales data for my Amazon store. Could you analyze it thoroughly with visualizations and recommend specific data-driven strategies to boost next month's sales by 10%? Normally, that would be a full-time job. Again, this is going to come through. This is going to ask you a bunch of clarifying questions, which I love because it allows it to get more context so that it can give you better responses. And then from here, this is going to go through, plan, it's going to begin doing the analysis, and it is going to build you a report that you can begin to take action on immediately. Look at this. This gives prioritized strategic recommendations. This gives a breakdown, and it says to achieve our target of increasing sales by 10%, This is how much extra money we need to bring in, and this needs to be our February 2025 target. The following strategic recommendations are designed not only to meet, but potentially exceed the target by addressing the key insights. And then we could go through this and see that it literally built out a roadmap. It gave a bunch of different specific recommendations, and you could go through this whole report here and see all the different things that you needed to do to increase your business. And again, you don't just have to do this if you own a business. You could use this to increase your time, to increase your productivity. There are so many different use cases you're able to do with this now. In fact, anything that you can think of, you could begin to automate with this, whether it has to do with coding, whether it has to do with analysis, whether it has to be going through Slack or going through Gmail or going through your Google Drive. The use cases are endless. Once you start using an AI tool like this, it all comes down to what you're asking it to do, how good your prompt is, and it can pretty much do anything. Now, if you like this video, you're gonna love this video right here that walks you through 5 new features that ChatGPT just released that I can guarantee you haven't heard of or you've been using incorrectly. I'll see you over there.